Well, the numbers are out on the Matt Canada offense since he's been an offensive coordinator for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they're not looking too good. Everybody's had an opinion, voicing their opinion about the offense. Steve Smith called it a Saturday-ish offense. And now, popular sports analyst Stephen A. Smith voiced his opinion about the offense. Stephen A. Smith, the host of First Take, like I said, popular sports analyst. He's on the record as being a Steeler fan, and this is what he had to say about Matt Canada's offense.
But damn it, you're not gonna sit up here, Louis Riddick. Hold on. You're not gonna sit up here, Louis Riddick, and not bring up that damn offensive coordinator, Matt Canada, that hasn't done anything over the last 3+ years now. I mean, come on now. Mike Tomlin, listen, you know this. Mike Tomlin, y'all don't hesitate to make changes with players when they don't produce. But we want to hold on to offensive coordinators. Yo, I'm not sold. They look better with Todd Haley years earlier.
I got no complaints.
Yeah. I'm with you. All right.
Big Ben didn't want Todd. Big Ben didn't want the last
Well,
guy.
he ain't there no more.
They got Matt Canada. You can't be afraid, Mike Tomlin, to move on.
That's right.
It's not working.
Todd Haley's on NFL radio, Sirius XM. That's the last time I heard him. Then we go back and get him before we got to deal with Matt Canada if he can't change things around. I'm getting sick and tired of him. I'm a Steelers fan. I'm getting sick and tired of that damn offensive coordinator. Mike Tomlin, do something about it. You're getting on my nerves.
As you can see, Stephen A. Smith is not too fond of Matt Canada, saying that Mike Tomlin needs to make a change. He even brought up Todd Haley. Now, Todd Haley and Big Ben had some issues, years ago, but that was then and this is now. It's a new time. And Todd Haley, if you look at his offense, man, the Steelers produced some points. The Steelers produced over 25, around 26 points under Todd Haley. Big Ben was getting the ball out fast, and everything like that. So Todd Haley did produce points when he was here. The offense now is around 17 points under Matt Canada, and here's some of the numbers. Here's some of the numbers from the Matt Canada offense. As you can see, they're not looking too good, man. I mean, in 36 games, the Steelers scored under 20 points in 27 of the 36 games. I mean, that's not good at all. You're not scoring points. You're not putting nothing on the board, and then that's just stressing your defense out. And then, as you can see, another stat, in those 36 games, you didn't have a game with 400 total yards. Not having 400 total yards in 36 games. I mean, you're not scoring points and you're not producing no yards, so your offense is basically not doing nothing. It's stagnant. And it's just, like I said, it's putting that much more pressure on the defense to make a play to basically win the game, because the offense, you're getting nothing from the offense, Steve Smith called it a Saturday-ish offense. Well, I mean, that it might not even be that. You haven't produced 400 yards, in 36 games. If you look at it, Shedeur Sanders, had 510 yards himself in one game. He almost had 400 yards in the second game. He had 393. So in 2 games, he almost had 400 yards, and that's college. So it might not even be a Saturday-ish offense. It might be a Friday night light special, So yeah, it's not looking good, especially with the roster you have. Running out of excuses. You're not going to have the roster you have for long. Free agencies and things like that. Everything's a part of the game, so you have to take advantage of the players that you have, the roster that you have right now. You got to strike while the iron is hot, as they would say. And Matt Canada is just not getting it done. The jet sweeps and it's just not it. It don't matter. The players, you want to say, oh, you don't have this player. Okay, you got Calvin Austin. He's fast. I mean, who do you want? I mean, so it's just, Stephen A. Smith, man. If this keeps up, you know, if people like Stephen A. Smith, a popular guy, you know, in the sports world, him, Skip Bayless, and people like that, they tune in and listen to what they have to say. And if they keep, you know, him keeping voicing opinions about Matt Canada, the numbers keep coming out, I think they're kind of forcing Coach Tomlin's hand here. You know, I see this year, you know, Matt Canada coming back. Kenny Pickett endorsed him. You know, you don't want your young quarterback having 2 coordinators, 2 years. You want him to kind of learn one book and focus on his play, his production on the field, his off-season prep and things like that, chemistry with the guys, with the wide receivers and things like that. I know you want to make it as simple as you can, you know, when you're trying to develop your young quarterback to take over. But man, you know, if it's not working, it's just not working, you know. So, and the numbers are out, and it's showing that it's just not working. So, you know, it's still the rest of the season. He still has the rest of the season, you know, to see what's going on. But, you know, you could pretty much see what's going on. And this offense is pretty much the same. There was one game that was televised that you heard when they played, I believe it was the Commanders, and someone said they're running the same plays. You know, I mean, it's just, you know, it's bad. So everybody can tell, you know, I believe that's why the game went the way it went with the 49ers, because, you know, they pretty much knew what was going on. So, you know, when that happens, you lost from the jump, especially when you have more physical players. And yeah, so Matt Canada, man, it's not looking too good. I know that seat is red hot. It should be. You know, the rest of the season, I mean, I don't think that's enough, you know, to change anything. So the Pittsburgh Steelers, Mike Tomlin should be, you know, maybe Glenn Thomas is the in-house, you know, in-house promotion guy, maybe, but it's not looking good, man. So we'll see we'll see how it goes for the rest of the season and for the future with the Pittsburgh Steelers and Matt Canada. But man, thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to get all the new videos. And until next time, I'm out.